see a mogul, we showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC, let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet. And I'm right.
It's week 12 of the NFL, and this one features Marlon Humphrey. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Ravens and the Chargers on Monday Night Prime Time.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from SoFi. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up an LA first down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it, room to run. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's tackled for no gain. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Ravens take over.
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. Also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pump and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Jukes out a 1-stop. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Give them 32 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Working inside the red zone. Got a man. Palmer has it. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal. Herbert to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the first. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Deontay Hardy to return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Ravens and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Lamar now from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. From the gun, Jackson. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Couldn't connect with Loud McConkey. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Johnston brings it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Quick hitter complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
That's the end of our...
With the score,
Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Throwing now, Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
the Chargers take over first and 10.
They'll try the right side with Edwards. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on first down. 5. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Second and 10 now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 20-zip lead. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Baltimore running its offense out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Baltimore.
Lamar off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Lamar throwing again. Into the hands of Likely. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Here's Henry on the option. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running once more with Henry. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover.
And he gets in! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Chargers and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. Juke the defender. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers. Behind the sticks on 3rd and 13. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high, brings up fourth down. J.K. Scott on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. He has it at the 13. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Gray motioning left. 2nd down, Jackson to pass. Walker hauls it in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Jackson to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down, here's Lamar. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. And again, it's Jackson. That's incomplete left side.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. No one around. He's got space. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Catch made. And this is down all the way to the 3. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll get it up to the 44. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw for Jackson. He put everything he had into this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. Continuing to move past the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This is reeled in by Edwards. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 41. Down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! Picked up and on the move now inside the 20.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We're at halftime. They're going to have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. They put a receiver in motion right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's first downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play into systems like this that just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands?
Lamar now from the gun. He's got it, room to run. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, Henry finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Short side option here, he's running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Herbert from the gun. Johnston brings it in. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's another Chargers first down.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert to throw once more. Completed here to Johnston. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The give right side to Henry. And he's going to be bottled up after taking it down to the 43. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Trying it left side with Edwards. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. A give to Edwards. Still finding room past the 45. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking with Edwards here. He spins, avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now Edwards. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On target to Dobbins. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. First down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes again. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Culp with a catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into the hands of Likely. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Throwing on first is Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one does not go far. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes this in at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed. grabbed inside the 30. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the... Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Edwards. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back now, pressure on its way. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
For the Chargers field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down. Here he is to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now to throw. That one is caught left side of the field. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. On first down, Jackson buys time, rolling right. Hauled in by Gray. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Lamar throwing again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal. And again, it's Jackson. He's got it. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
He knows he should have had that one, but in the end, it really doesn't matter. He still did his job and denies that offense 2 more points.
And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another